What's up? We hit 1,000 subscribers. That round of applause for all of you who subscribed. In order to celebrate that, I figured we'd do a quick Q&A. Give you guys a chance to get to know JVTV just a little bit better. Commented some questions on the last video and sent some on Instagram, so here they are. How old are you? How old do you think I am? Where do you live? Orlando. I hope you weren't expecting an address. Where are you from? I get this a lot. I'm from Levittown, Pennsylvania. That's right outside of Philadelphia. No, I'm not from Jersey. No, I'm not from New York. No, I'm not from Boston. From outside of Philadelphia. Go Birds. Why did I move to Florida? This is a great question. As much as I love Philadelphia, I don't like really living in Philadelphia. It's too cold. So I did the college program for Disney and fell in love with living down here, being around all the theme parks. There's so much to do down here. So I moved to Florida. Best decision ever, by the way. What did I do for Disney? So like I said, I was on the college program. I was in there 2018 and 2020, the last round of CPs before COVID. And I did monorails for Disney, which was the best role on the college program, easily. I loved working in monorails. Yes, I got to drive them at some points in time under supervision. You know, they didn't trust me by myself, but I did, and it was really cool. Working the monorails is awesome because you get to see all the fireworks, all the shows and stuff like that. You get to see some really cool sights that most people don't see from inside the monorail. And I don't have to be a character either. I could just be myself and talk to people. It made some really awesome connections with guests. Monorails is the best. If I was a Disney or a Universal character, which would I be? Disney, probably a mix of Hercules and Gaston. For Universal, I'd probably be Donkey from Shrek, because I'm just a jackass. This is my Disney story, and how did I fall in love with the parks? I grew up going to Disney. We would come every 2 years, pretty much in August. The last week of August, I think, because it was one of the cheapest times and also one of the least busy times, and it still is. And then we stopped going for a while, and I came back here in 2016. Where a waiter, God, I wish I remember his name, from Whispering Canyon, told me about the college program. Fast forward about a year and change later, and I was on the college program in the beginning of 2018, and my life changed forever. So yeah, I just was like a lot of people fell in love with it, coming here every couple of years, and now it's my life. And I wouldn't have it any other way. What is the next Disney park you want to visit? The next thing I do Disney-wise that I visit for the first time won't be a park. It'll probably be the Disney cruise. So if any of my friends want to go on a Disney cruise, let's plan it. But theme park-wise, probably Tokyo Disney Sea. I really want to get out there. I hear that's the best Disney park in the world. So if any of my friends want to go out to Disney Sea, Tokyo, let's do it. Never go back to working at Disney. I mean, never say never, but no, probably not. If the right opportunity came for Disney or Universal, I would do it. But I just love being a guest of the theme parks now. I love that it's nothing work-related at all, that it's all just fun when I go to theme parks. And I don't, not that that spoils it. I think there's some awesome roles at any theme park company, but I just love being a guest. What are your thoughts on parents going to Disney without kids? Pro. I think, yeah, parents need to enjoy themselves too. The thing about Disney is there's so many cool things to do for adults, kids, teens, everything. Parents deserve some time away from their kids too. Trust me, I know. My parents deserve all the time away from me. I drove them up a wall. I was the biggest pain in the butt kid you could think. I mean, come on, look at me. You can't tell that by now. But my parents deserve to come without us. Luckily, they brought us every time, but I mean, I would understand if they didn't. Go, enjoy your time. Favorite event at a theme park? Oh, Halloween Horror Nights. Easily. Halloween's my favorite holiday, so of course. And I go all out for Horror Nights. I mean, I get the unlimited visit pass. I get the express pass. I get everything. It's gotten pretty crazy, though. So if you're not really into Halloween, getting scared, or crazy crowds who are all probably drinking, I can understand why it's not, but it's my favorite event. Speaking of Horror Nights, favorite HHN house? Any Universal Monster house ever. Those are typically my favorites every year. Shout out to my dad, who introduced me to Universal Monsters when I was a young age, and I've loved them ever since. They're the best. What's my dream Halloween Horror Nights house / scare zone? Scream is obviously my dream house. It'll probably never happen, but hey, a man can dream. Or Scooby-Doo. I think Scooby-Doo would be really cool if they did it like how they did Beetlejuice, where it's more fun than it is scary. But then you could do like a Voodoo Island scare zone with that, which I think would be dope. What Disney character should have a meet and greet in the parks that doesn't? Ooh, Hercules. And it should be me. Sorry, I'm tired. What made me get into content, and Disney content specifically? If it wasn't Disney, would I do a different niche? It's funny you ask. No, I'd started on TikTok as I was doing joking reviews and stuff like that, and it did kind of well, and it's kind of stuck. But as you can see, I like to talk. I like to hear myself talk. I'm talking to myself in the dining room right now. I could talk about theme parks and stuff forever. And I've wanted to do something like this forever. I actually, for a while, I cared way too much about what people thought and didn't make videos because I was worried people were going to judge me. Talk about Disney, Universal, other theme parks forever. So would I do a different niche? Yeah, and one day I plan to. I think JVTV is great for theme parks, but I think it could expand into more. Whether that's sports, food, movies, TVs, there's a lot of things that I could just talk about forever, and I plan to. But I see it definitely expanding, hopefully, and doing videos on a bunch of other things. Keep an eye out for that. There could be something else. And if there's something you think I should make a channel on, let me know in the comments. Tell me if any of those topics sound like something you would follow. Or maybe you want to be a part of. I have absolutely zero money to pay you, but if you want to be a part of it for fun with me, let's do it. Is content creating my full-time job? No. It's barely a job. I'm not making a lot of money from this at all. My actual job is I work in retail and I go to school. What are the best and worst things about being a content creator? The best thing is just realizing how many people out there are like me. I have connections with so many people now and genuine friendships with people. The worst is people online as well. Comments I get and the DMs I get of the mean things people say. People are brutal behind a keyboard, man. It's a tough thing. That's the toughest thing for anybody who wants to start doing content and putting themselves out there like that is people are brutal. But those people suck. How did I meet Gamble? Unfortunately. Gamble worked with me in Monorails. He actually trained me one day. One of the worst nights of my life. And not Gamble's fault. We got force extended till 3:30 in the morning. It was brutal. These questions are also all over the place. I'm literally asking them in the order I got them. My favorite Pixar movie of all time, Toy Story. Come on. This isn't really a question. I just absolutely love your content. You are the best. Follow me on TikTok, XOXO. Well, I like how you just slid that in there. You really buttered me up, giving me all these nice things, so I'll follow you on TikTok. I'll follow you on TikTok. See your game there, okay? It worked, but don't think I don't recognize that I saw your game. If you could go on a vacation anywhere besides Disney, where would you go? Outer Banks. I love the Outer Banks. That is a truly relaxing vacation. A dream situation, it would be we get 2 houses, one with me and my cousins, one with my parents and the aunts and uncles, because I don't think we could all be in the same house for an entire week. Their thing, we do our thing, and then we could all come together for dinners and stuff like that and have a good time, but have our separate spaces, because me and my cousins are a little wild. When are we going on a date? 4 people asked me this. You guys got to raise your standards, man. What I will say is no, yes. Figure out who you are. Where's the merch? Merchandise? You don't want JVTV merchandise, do you? I mean, if you do, no. One day there will be merch. Did you play any sports in high school? What makes you think I didn't play in college? You think I'm no good? I didn't play in college, by the way, but it's rude of you to assume. Played soccer mostly and I ran some track. Last question I'm going to do, and it's my favorite one. Do you have any dating advice for a Disney adult? Now, there's a lot of people out there that would go, he should not be giving dating advice to anyone. And they're right. I'm just not good at it. But I'm going to give it my best shot. It's funny that people go on first dates and you dress how you typically don't dress because you want to impress this person. And you talk about things, but you don't tell them everything because you're trying to impress this person. But if you're going to date them, they're going to find this out anyway. So why are you hiding it? Old Disney adult stigma drives me nuts. Like what you like. If you like Disney, own that you love going to Disney. There's nothing wrong with that. The same way of anybody who loves a sports team. I love Philadelphia sports. Some say I'm obsessive over it. Don't care. I love it. If you love a certain type of music, if you love a certain type of show, if you love a certain type of thing, own that. Guess what? If the person doesn't appreciate that, goodbye. Like what you like. You should go and find the person that not only appreciates what you like, but supports you in that and does the things you like with you, whether it's Disney or anything else. There's one thing I learned from all the social media things is there's plenty of people out there like me. I know it can be tough sometimes, but I promise you, there's somebody out there. So yeah, that's my dating advice. Go into it and own that. There's nothing wrong with it. And if somebody thinks there is, forget about them. You deserve better. And that takes me to the end of this week's JVTV. I just want to say a huge thank you to every single one of you who has liked, commented, subscribed, watched, shared any of my videos on any platform. 1,000 subscribers was a goal for my entire year, and we hit it in about 7 months. I can't wait to see how much this continues to grow. This is just the beginning, but thank you for everybody who has supported me. It means literally the world. I have a blast doing these videos. It is the best thing, is what I look forward to every single week. And I appreciate you being along for the ride, and I hope you stay. All of you who have been there since day 1, day 10, month 6, who are just jumping in now, I appreciate you. Thanks for being here. You guys should celebrate this just as much as I'm celebrating 1,000, because you guys are all a part of it. So have a drink for me tonight. Let's celebrate. And I'll see you next Thursday.